Stoneware by Coleman. We were packing boxes in the kitchen after a nice day. Chimichangas, supermarket beer, loving talk. I thought I might as well pack the lobster bowls with the bedding, because we'd be inviting teachers for dinner in Thailand. My boyfriend's certain to make a good teaching assistant. That picture of him in his camp counselor gear, all teeth. But lately, he keeps changing the subject whenever I mention Phuket. Later that evening, we snuggled on the sofa watching television, me rubbing my hand across his thighs, when he lowered the volume and he brought up his mother. Her illness, the diagnosis, consultants, fighting for her life. I didn't say it was a lie, but who keeps their mother's cancer a secret? He was massaging his shoulders and rubbing his face like it was first thing in the morning, crossing the room and switching on the kettle. "You're my lobster," I wanted to say, like Phoebe in Friends. And crustaceans don't live on separate continents. Looking back, there were red flags, the swimming lessons, wet towels, his mislaid passport, something fishy. "It's been a long week," he said. "We're both tired. Let's talk about it in the morning." I wanted to be a cool girlfriend, flick my hair and smile and do all that stuff. Instead, I asked, "Is there someone else?" He had his back turned, and I was suddenly aware of his tan, how he was naked beneath his thin green sweater. I rested my palm on his upper arm while he stirred the tea. I said, "I really want you to come to Thailand with me." He pressed his arms around me and talked about the chemo, his mother, the fighter. "If it had been anything else," he'd said. I opened an overhead cabinet, and a thickness filled my throat. I had seen him at the swimming pool with his arm around that girl, the pair of them buying trout at the seafood market. Now he was swimming away. I didn't know whether to swallow his pity story or burn him in the light. Blackness, however, chose that moment to march right up to me on its 8 crusty legs, contracting its tail. I snatched one of the precious lobster bowls from the pile and tapped it against my thigh, taking a moment to decide whether I was going to hold on or fling it against the wall.